This is the iFOOTAGE SL1 400BNS 400W big color light, and we are going into an in-depth review. Yes, this light was sent by iFOOTAGE to check it out, make an evaluation on it, and share my experience while using it. As you know, I tested a lot of iFOOTAGE lights, and all the links from my previous reviews will be linked in the description and also popping up right now. And this is the one of the most powerful in their lineup, with 400 watts. Build of light is completely metal, with all the metal parts including hand and stand. The rated power output is 400 watts. Yeah, it's pretty powerful. The ballast adapter options with all of the controls are separated from the main unit. And in this price segment and style, this is completely fine if you want to remove the weight from the top part of your COB light. And 400 watts means also 400 watts of heat dissipation. So it's better to have two standalone units, so this will be cooler and actually easier to chill out with an additional fan going out of the actual controller unit. On the controller unit, there is also the DMX interface, power button and cable connection. The SL400BNS is built around a single LED chip COB light with the standard Bowens mount, heat sink on top and dissipation active cooling fan beneath. On the controller unit, we shall be finding all the controls for the intensity, CCT and effects, with two additional controller knobs. So you will be able to control the brightness from 0 to 100 in 0.1 increments, and CCT value from 2700 kelvins all the way up to 500 kelvins. Okay, so now we shall be making a plastic test. This has a dimmable option from 0.1 to up to 100%, so the increments are 0.1, 2 and so on. So I will be putting this at 0.1% at 5600 kelvins daylight value. So we are at 0.1% and we are consuming 60 watts of power. So just take in mind, if you want to dim this light more than that, it would not be possible. Probably in an update, but as per now, this is the dimmest situation that you can get with this light, and it consumes 59 to 60 watts. So slightly, this part is taking about 2 to 3 watts in this mode, or probably 5 watts, but you are getting approximately 50 watts of LED power at the lowest dimmable setting. Keep this in mind. Pressing the effects button, you will be greeted by the standard effects like lighting, paparazzi, fireworks, welding, strobe, explosion, pulsing, faulty bulb, television and CCT cycling. In the menu settings, you can change the fan speed settings, dimming curve, DMX settings, studio mode, language and restore settings. The actual fan in auto mode, even if we put it at maximum brightness, it's not hearable. Actually, I am hearing the fan from the Buletti kicking in to give the actual juice and power to the actual COB light. And yes, now we are consuming about 427 watts. And the maximum power that I actually noticed that we are consuming is when we put the Kelvin value slightly down at about 3150 kelvins or slightly more. Let's try like that. So, okay, the maximum power consumption is about 3500 kelvins, peaking at about 450 to 460 watts as for right now at maximum brightness at 3500 kelvins. Okay, and then if we shift the actual Kelvin value, we are getting the readings from about 420 to 440 watts as of right now with my Buletti A180T that you can also find the link in the description. All the settings can be controlled also with the great Bluetooth Lumni app. And you have a pretty great easy to use layout with all the functions included. CCT mode with intensity, CCT values, and light source library. The effects are laid out in a great situation. And in the music section, you can have the light react to music. And this is the effect, yeah. We are kind of dancing and the light is reacting to my voice and actual music. The COB light without the reflector weighs at 2.7 kilograms and the power supply unit is 1.2 kilograms. With a bag and reflectors and cables, we are looking at around 5 kilos for one set. The TLCI and CRI rating are extremely great and true to the eye, so you can be sure that the matching true color CCT spectrum is pretty much in pair with the industry standard CRI 98 and TLCI 99. And this is now a test comparing the 400W SL1 BNS with the smaller brother, the SL1 400W BNS. Actually the same light, just 200 watts less powerful. Let's get a look. The max brightness values with the reflector at 1 meter distance is measuring a whopping 52,500 lux at 56,000 kelvins. This light is perfect for any other occasion, and also there is no V-mount battery option, but in this price segment and lately in this price spec and actual segment of this light, probably it's a better way and better option to have a power pack like this, just like the Bluetti 180T, and then you can power this light at maximum power about 4 to 5 hours. And actually it's peaking at the maximum with 1430 watts hour of battery capacity. So yes, make the math and you can run this light for approximately 3.5 to 4 hours, depending if you are running it at full power or actually at half power. You can run it easily for 7 hours straight. So plenty of power with this light, even with an off-grid situation, indoor and outdoor. One thing that I would love to have it better is actual dimming in the lower settings, because at 0.1% it's consuming 60 watts and yeah, it's pretty bright and actually not usable if you want to use a lower dim situation in your studio where you don't need so much light to punch out. So yes, take in mind that the lowest setting is almost outputting 60 watts of LED light. Maybe it can be fixed with a software update, but take note about this setting. The first link in the description will guide you straight to the buying site of the SL1 400BNS COB light. There you go guys, this was my in-depth review of the SL1 400BNS. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. I will be happy to answer all of them. Till my next one, thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe with the bell icon to get notified every time I make a new video, and see you on my next one.